for a military strike against the man the president calls the mad dog of the Middle East. On March 27th in New Orleans, Mr. Reagan issued his most explicit warning to Gaddafi and to the public of what was to follow.
We're aware of intensive Libyan preparations that were already underway for terrorist operations against Americans. Mr. Gaddafi must know that we will hold him fully accountable for any such actions.
Just 9 days later, the West Berlin discotheque bombing, which officials quickly said bore Gaddafi's fingerprints. All last week, top foreign policy and national security officials conferred at the White House. On Wednesday, the day of the president's news conference, the National Security Council presented the evidence, and the president decided to take the military route, as White House spokesman Larry Speaks puts it.
The president, as I say, at midweek, indicated that planning should go forward to exercise a military option.
Key to the timing, the location of the Sixth Fleet. It had to maneuver into position. UN Ambassador Vernon Walters' mission to Europe. He was alerting Washington's allies. And the vice president's trip to the Mideast. An official says he was consulting with the Arabs, engaging in direct dialogue about Gaddafi. He didn't warn specifically of U.S. military action, but said Washington's quarrel was with Gaddafi alone, not the wider Arab world. On the day of reckoning, there was a sense of urgency. The president hastily and secretly conferred with congressional leaders, but the decision was made. In fact, the administration had been carefully building its case for military action for months.
A nation attacked by terrorists is permitted to use force to prevent or preempt future attacks.
The president has now turned that policy from words to deeds and shows every intention of sticking with it.
The United States won but a single engagement in the long battle against terrorism. We will not end that struggle until the free and decent people of this planet unite to eradicate the scourge of terror from the modern world.
The president and his advisors say they're prepared for the consequences of this new military campaign against terrorism. Says one top official here, the administration is engaged in a steady progression of actions that will stop only when Gaddafi stops. Frank Sesno, CNN, the White House.